Mhm.
So maybe at the beginning we do something simple that you already know, but it's so good that maybe we should do it. Well, we should do it every time, basically, but especially now. Watch. Wait. Come lie down on the floor. So I think you know it pretty well. So I start with just a little bit of movement from the heel. So for Andrea, Andrea is injured in the in the neck. So we are doing it very mild, with a lot of listening, a lot of attention to what's needed. She said before the class that she's afraid that all the rocking and movement can do more harm. But actually, uh, we are not rocking. We are not, how do you say? We are not shaking. We are integrating movement into the body. And when you integrate movement, you do it the only way the body needs, which means that when it's too much, it won't go. When it's too little or the wrong direction, it's not going to go. It's going to go only on the way and in the means that the body needs, that the system allows. So all you need to do is listen to it and feel it and try to see what's needed. Through this movement up that goes up the body, from the leaning of the heel into the mattress, I start rolling the head again with a lot of listening, and maybe it's just the idea of movement, just a hint from here to there. Notice that you can, well, first of all, you can put one hand on the neck while you do it, very gently. See that you're not blocking the movement. See that nothing is, that you don't need to be cautious about it. If you meet any problem with it, if you meet any place that says no, then don't go. If it's too much, do less. If you don't know, do less. If you're not sure, do less. If even this, if the less is too much, then do it in your imagination. Good. Just a gentle touch to the back of the neck, to the bottom of the vertebrae, the bottom of the skull, and then goes down to the bottom of the neck, through the vertebrae. Notice that the movement is going through the skull and even moving the jaw. You can change legs every once in a while. Good. start to play a little bit between the tips of the fingers and the skull. So the head can climb on the tips of the fingers, and the head can lean on the hand, the side of the head on the hand, and it goes down to the mattress, and the tips of the fingers are following it or trying to convince it to go to the other direction. You can take the other hand as well from the other side and start talking between the hands and the back of the neck. Again, the bottom of the skull, the jaw is moving. You can add a smile to it. Don't work hard. Yeah. Good. And stop and rest for a second. Notice that already you can feel the difference in the body and obviously also in the neck, in the head. Good. Now without moving, without integrating the movement from the heels, wrap your hands like this, fingers into finger, like this, and put your head inside this basket. And without any effort, take it up a little bit and down, just like this. So I'm leaning into the shoulder blades. I'm not working hard. I'm carrying the weight of the head up, check. That's it. It's pretty simple, right? And when it's in the air, really low, not high, I can maybe roll it a little bit in the hands. I'm not moving the head, or I am moving the head, but with my hands, not the neck muscles. Check, check, check. And if it's not too much, it can reach all the way to the side. So the forehead is almost meeting the forearm. I wonder if forehead and forearm, maybe they were connected as babies. Maybe they're brothers. Check, check, check. Good, good. And take yourself to the side. Cuddle yourself. Take the knees closer to the chest. You can put your head on your hand like this, even as a cushion, and the other hand is wrapping around like this. And from here again, all I do is I move the head a little bit. Maybe at the beginning, just rolling the head on my hand. Keep the cuddling. Make a small conversation between the hands and the head. One hand can lean on the forehead, the other one with the tips of the fingers and the wrist can talk from behind and from the front. And roll the head a little. Notice that if you take the body and really let it go, it will start moving immediately. So I'm not doing anything with the body, and that's why it's following the head movement. Here and there, here and there. You can roll it like we did in the beginning, or you can carry it a bit in the air as if you are lifting it and put it in another place behind you or in front of you. So it can be a bit of roll and forward and a bit of roll and backwards. Don't strain yourself. No effort in the hands, no effort in the neck. You can take the cuddling hand and lean it from above. This. You can take it from behind, give support from behind. Good. And now have the feeling, we talked about it this morning, as if your hands are the practitioner's hands, and you, which means you, the head, is the patient. You are the patient. I'm trying to convince the patient because I'm both the practitioner and the patient. So the practitioner side of me trying to convince the patient side of me to give up and go with him and let the practitioner lead the way. And on the other hand is good. On the other hand, the patient have to, yeah, he needs to completely let it go, give in. Share. Take it forward and backwards, but also upwards and downwards. Inwards into the spine. And if I'm going all the way, I can move the pelvis already. I'm starting with moving the head and the neck vertebrae, but they are connected to the rest of the vertebrae, and they're taking the pelvis with them. In and out. You can take the bottom hand to the cheek And the other one, maybe even wrapping like this. So it's coming from above downwards. And again, I'm using all the surface of the hands to carry the head completely and moving it around here and there. You can come from up, inwards. You can lead with the chin forward and then inwards, even with a finger or two into the vertebrae. There, here, there, check, and close to the body. Close, good. And there, and there. Very nice. Notice that the pelvis is responding and the knees are rolling. The top knee is rolling on top of the other one, forward and backwards, downwards and upwards, sideways, in each direction. And if you are brave, take it far away. Take it there, and there. You are controlling with your hands to wherever you want to take it. Yeah. Good. And lie down back on your back. Again, integrate movement through the body. Roll your head. Now with less weight on it. Less weight means less serious. Don't be too serious about it. Take one hand to the ceiling. Soften the elbow. Lean with the thumb on the forehead. The thumb is leaning 90 degrees downwards. Good. Yeah. And roll the head. Roll the head in a way that you are taking the thumb for a ride. And after, try to move the head, roll the head from the thumb. So the thumb is leaning down and right and down and left. Down and right and down and left. Down and right and down and left. Good. Take the other hand to the ceiling. Roll your head. Soften the elbow. Take the other thumb into the chin. And now we are rolling the head from both thumbs, not at once. Every time another thumb is taking the lead for a few rolls, and the other thumb is giving a bit of contra and joining. It's like a talk between the thumbs. They decide who's doing what and when. And the head is responding. Good. Smile. Yeah. And smile. And breathe. Yeah. And smile even more. Yeah. Good. And smile even more. Yeah. Good. And lose yourself in the movement. Don't be aggressive, but allow yourself to go with it. If it goes, let it. Nice. Good. And take the thumb, the lower thumb, take it downwards to the chest. And keep the movement of the head. Roll your head right and left, right and left. In such a way that the thumb of the forehead is still leading the way. And then they change roles and the thumb of the chest is leading the way. How can it roll the head from the chest? Can it even be? And take it more down to the stomach. Good. And again, contra between the hands, lean downward. And take it down to the pubic bone. Pubic bone. And here you push not only right and left for the contra, you push downwards. And take it back to the stomach. And another portion to the upper stomach and to the lower chest bone and to the upper chest bone and to the chin. And change hands real quick. Yeah. We will take it downwards to the chest bone and more down into the stomach. Find different places in the stomach. Feels good. And to the pubic bone. Good. And back to the stomach. Back to the chest bone. Back to the chin. And you can put both thumbs on the forehead and maybe even on the, I don't know what you call these here. But when you do this, here and there, take it up, down, sorry, behind the ears. Roll the head all the time, roll the head. If the hands are leading too much, you can lead with the head and the hands are taking the rest on the head. It's like people on earth. So the earth is rolling and the people are resting. And more down to the connection to the jaw. Here. Here. You can find very painful places. Good. And the sides of the neck. The vertebrae, but their sides. The sides of the vertebrae. All the way down. flip the hands in such a way that the fingers are on the vertebrae, on the back of the vertebrae, and the thumbs are almost on the throat. But don't choke yourself. Just lean from there. You can play with it a little, like this. Good. Good. Yeah. And well, after sitting, let's see you. The cat joined. Always. You guys are alive? I made you sleepy? Oh, I know. I can't hear you. עכשיו
מה
שומעים?
קורה?
טוב, היי.
לא אמרנו שלום?